Hi everyone, it is time to start a new series from Rooms of Wonder by Johanna Basford. I've actually only got 4 pages of this book left, so this is one of them, and I'm going to be working through it with you. It is, let's just show you the book, just for anyone who's not listening, and let's zoom in and get on with the first video. I do want to start with an apology. The people who are my subscribers would normally be used to having the first getting a series compilation video right at the beginning. I don't think that's going to be possible with this one. On the day that this goes out, I suspect I won't have completed the page. I'll explain more in a minute. I'm using Faber Castell Polychromos. I'm using permanent green olive, and I'm going to do all of the leaf work first. Yes, so I've got a bit behind in my recording, so I don't think there's any way that I'm going to be able to record all the videos from this page. I'm just doing plain colouring on these thin stems, and get them all edited and a compilation made before this first one goes out. So I'm sorry to my subscribers. I know that's a perk that I usually give to you, but I'm not going to be able to do that this time. It will come. Once I finish recording, there will be a compilation video for you, but you'll just have to wait a little bit longer. I'm sorry. I really tried to get them out early because I think, you know, as a thank you to my members. But anyway. Also, to people watching, if you could subscribe to my channel, that would be a big help. Thank you. Here for these leaves, I'm just putting a few more layers on at the bottom of the leaf and less on the tip, and do the same on this one too. Yeah, if you could subscribe, that would be fantastic. Subscribes, likes and comments are always really welcome. Thank you very much. Make a big difference. I have gone over 8,000 subscribers, which is so exciting, and so thank you to everyone who's helped with that. It's just, yeah, amazing, just amazing. But I'm always looking for more. Greedy like that. We're always encouraged to get more and more. My son's like, oh, 8,000, X has 1 million, they've got 10,000 in a day, they're blah 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 blah. I'm like, oh really? Yes, child. But there we go. Now these flowers, not this leaf, and these flowers are on the jar, on the perfume bottle, so I think we'll not do those this colour. We'll sort of do all the bits that are separate to the bottles in one colour, and then we'll do these different, I think, differently. So we'll do these florals that are on the outside first, while I'm avoiding doing the trickier bit, which is the 2 perfume bottles. They're not that tricky. What should we do? Should we do a nice pink? Let's do a this one. I'm thinking the rose carmine. It's quite a reddish pink. I rather like it. So for each petal, I think I'm just going to do them a little bit darker in the middle than the outside. It's really quite small, this page. It's sort of making me think this is what Johanna's new book's going to be like, if not more intricate. I don't know if you saw her quick thumb through that she did. She called it a flip through, but it was like a quick, you know, flick really. And some of the book is small. I think it's going to be a little bit smaller, or about the same size as her planners. And some of the pages had 12 pictures on, as far as I could tell from having a quick glance. Now this page is 12. This is a 12th of this size. Imagine it, and oof, they're going to be a bit small. But I think the idea is that things are small, so they're quick to do. But I'm really excited about the book. I like the sort of smaller format idea. I think it's going to be really good. So I've just pre-ordered mine actually quite recently. I don't pre-order from Amazon. It's been on Amazon for ages. I pre-ordered it from Waterstones because sometimes they send them out a bit early, a bit naughty. So I'm being a bit naughty because I want mine early. Well, I know those of you in America get yours a few days before. I think you get yours on the Tuesday. We don't get them till the Thursday. It's so unfair. But there we go. Yeah, Johanna's British. The British should take priority. For the centres, I'm just going to use some light yellow ochre. Oh, can you see that? Not at all. No way. And I'm just going to plainly colour it in, although I prefer to do something a bit more interesting with a flower centre. They're teeny. We might add some white into it. There we go. Okay, let's go on to this one. This perfume bottle, we've got these 3 flowers, but they're so small. I think what I'm going to do is choose a colour and do the flowers and the centres all the same, because I think otherwise I'm going to be colouring into the middle anyway with this colour and it's going to look messy. So I'm going to use the middle phthalo blue. I don't know if you can see it. And just colour in all of the flowers in this colour. I'm thinking this isn't inside the bottle, this is a pattern on the outside. And so I'm going to match a bit of the bottle to this colour. So I'm going to do this, I'm going to make it a bit lighter in the middle. I want it to look a little bit shiny. Like that, and then maybe this bit too. We'll leave the lid, we'll do something a little bit different with that. There we go. I think we'll finish this bottle actually before doing those flowers, or else I'm going to get myself in a muddle. I'm going to go for this colour for the, oops, just want to come out. The helio turquoise. I think that might be nice for the lid because I want it to look slightly crystally. Not sure how I'm going to do it. I'm thinking maybe if I do like that on that bit and then colour that one in a bit more and then make that one shiny into the middle. Maybe it looks a bit crystally, I don't know. And then maybe the base the same colour, so just take it into the middle a bit and then leave a sort of lighter shine. I haven't done that very well. There's a little bit there. And then the last 2 bits, I think I'm going to go lighter. Should I go really light? No, I think I'll go cobalt green actually. You have to believe me, he's a bit small. I'm leaving a lighter bit in the middle and I'll do it more so on this one. Got a sore shoulder again today. It's a muscular thing, which is good because it's my it's where I had my frozen shoulder, which is getting loads better. My husband, I said to my husband about it last night, and he started having a massage of it, and he said, "You've got 2 enormous knots." I was like, yeah, I know. Right, I've got an idea for a bit of this, and then I'm just going to see how it flows really. For this bit here, which is the thing you sort of press to get the perfume out, I feel like doing it in light phthalo green. I just think it will look cute. Now we want to make sure it looks rounded, so I'm going to put a bit more colour on the edge and then a bit less in the middle, hopefully. My aunt used to have one of these. I used to always want to play with it, she wouldn't let me. Well, I would have just made a mess and wasted the perfume. There we go. I think this tube, I think I might do the tube this colour, actually. And then we've got this bit and this bit, and I'm thinking maybe that would be metallic. And I'm thinking, because we've got such a small amount of space, I'm going to make it silver, if I can, by using a cold grey. So I've got my cold grey 4, oh, you just can't see, and put a bit each side and leave a white bit in the middle for some shine. And I'm going to do the same with this bit and this bit. And here. and then the rest will be the bottle, so this won't be, it won't be silvery. So what colour should we do this bottle? I'm thinking let's do our flower a really delicate pink. This one, whoops, doesn't want me to pick it up. This is the dark flesh, which is also called salmon. I'm going to do that for this flower. I know we've already got pink flowers. I don't know why I'm doing this pink as well. Oh, excuse me, hiccuping. I just thought it looked like it wanted to be pink. And a darker bit in the middle. Okay. Now the leaves, we want to look quite different to the other leaves. Let's make them really light. We've got our light green. This is a sort of lightest green, hence the name light green. I'm going to try and make them a little lighter towards the tip by just fading it. It's quite hard with the lighter the colour, the harder it is to sort of make that show, because you need to put enough down so that you can actually see there's some colour there at all. There we go. Now our bottle, what colour? I'm thinking maybe a sort of light purpley colour, maybe just a different colour in here. So we'll go with our violet, and I'm thinking maybe this is a ceramic and it would be slightly shiny, so I'm trying to layer it up a little bit more on the edge. It's quite difficult with all this detail on, doing my best. And then I'm going to try and put less down as we get towards the middle of the bottle. Some more here. And we'll do the middle in a minute. We'll just worry about this edge bit. Get this done. Yeah, quite light there. Let's have a look. That needs a bit more. We just need to darken it up on the edges. Just layer it up and it gets darker. And then you can get the effect you want, hopefully. There we go. And I'm going to use this on these two bits here. Leave a lightish bit in the middle. And then I'm going to just use a slightly darker one for the other two parts. I'm thinking the mauve. So a bit darker here. I can see that I'm probably be using my Polychromos a lot in Johanna's new book, because they sharpen to a nice fine point. There we go. So there's our first little selection, I don't know, dressing table items. So there we go. So that's that for today. Please subscribe to the channel, and then you'll get a notification when the next one comes out. And then if you're following along, you'll know that it's ready. But it will be they'll be coming out regularly anyway. But it might just be a little reminder for you. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a super day and happy colouring.